Welcome back to the channel. So Hurricane Beryl, or whatever its name is headed this way, barreling this way. When it gets here, it will be a low, but potentially very heavy rains, 3 to 5 inches in a short amount of time. Winds, of course, tornadoes can be spawned, all that stuff. So I'm just kind of checking out the property, seeing if I need to secure anything or keep anything from too much rain. This definitely needs rain. This is my frog pond. I had a hose going the other day to add a little bit of water, but this storm will fill it back up again. Tadpoles, mosquito fish, garter snakes, water snakes, snapping turtles. Got a little bit of bluegill in there, crawfish, dragonfly larvae, just whatever nature does here. It's a really nice place. Looks all swampy. Just the kind of pond I like. It's very, very active with life. Alright, so let's move on. See what's going on here. Now, what do you suppose is in here? Let's check this out. Oh, and there might be something in there too. Look at that. Something's been digging a big hole right there. Hey, you in there? What's going on, dude? Hey. Wake up, Joxer. Come on. Come on, Joxer. Come on out. Look at that. We got a rat in there. I'll set a trap for him. Oh, there's Joxer. How you doing, fella? I'll bring you some food later. That rat may be the one chewing on a shell right there. Sometimes possums get in here. It's hard to tell. But I'll get rid of that rat for sure. I haven't weighed this guy in years. Probably like 75, 80 pounds. Something like that. Come on, Joxer. Oh, look at there. There's a rabbit. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Kind of a big fella. You're kind of a big fella. Alright, so here's the turtle pond. It's filthy and the pump is not running. And my goldfish just recently died. I had a goldfish in there for like 4 or 5 years. Looked like a koi. There's a dragonfly laying eggs in the water. Can you see that? Oh, here's a Box turtle coming to visit. Here's another one coming to visit. So this is the box turtle area, all this right here. I used to have a snapping turtle in there, but I took him out because he was eating all the frogs. Yeah, I know, you'll chase me around everywhere. So I've got this pan here for an AC system. I'm going to put that over this. Propped up so it gets airflow, but I'm going to put it over this so this doesn't fill up with water, even though there's a drain hole up top, and of course the regular bathtub drain at the bottom. But these are little bitty turtles, little youngins. See if there's anything in here. Oh, there they go. Hey, little fellas. This guy's a real cutie. Look at this. Nice colors. Very nice colors. So in anticipation of continual heavy rainfall, I've partially covered this. Still get plenty of ventilation. They'll still get some rain, but it won't flood in there, and basically give them a bath that they don't need. Coming out to play. Let's see what else we see around here. This summer I'm going to be working on this area a lot, including Joxer's area over there. There's some guys. Coming to investigate. Look at that guy, he's real colorful. Oh, mosquitoes are thick. Now I find those hatchling turtles just along the edge. After the turtles lay the eggs in here and they hatch. And they come out in the spring or fall, and just kind of find them wandering the edge. We'll look at turtles more in some upcoming videos, especially when I do some work out here and when I feed them. It's really funny to watch them eat. They fight over food. They ignore the food and follow me around. It gets pretty comical. Let's go check out the garden. Now it's a work in progress, meaning all the beds haven't been built, but it's too late now, so just working with what I got. Got different herbs here, tea and herbs. Got sunflowers and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff in here. We'll go over exactly what's in the garden in a future video. bell peppers, all kinds of miscellaneous herbs. Tried doing corn, but that didn't work out too good. Most of it's dead. Sunflowers mixed in there. Garden beans. Squash, that's mostly squash. No squash growing yet. Lots and lots of flowers though. May not be fertilizing. Look at here. On these beans, I get these caterpillars everywhere, everywhere. But I don't mind because I'll pick them off and give them to the turtles. So the turtles are feasting on these caterpillars several times a week. Gives them lots of protein, especially the babies. The baby turtles, that is. Oh, there's corn. Hopefully that works out. Tomatoes. These are just getting going here. No significant amount of flowering yet. Other various plants in here to help with insect control, soil fertilization, sunflower. These tomatoes are starting to take off, and there's tomatoes everywhere. There's one that's eaten. And grape tomatoes, large cherry tomatoes. See, eggplant. Eggplant's getting big. Got different peppers here going. More eggplant. This is a trap bed. It's got plants in there that the bugs are attracted to, so they leave the vegetables alone like that. And some of these trap plants are vegetables, like these beets and all that stuff. Since we're going to eat the root, you know, kind of let the bugs go after the leaves. Check out these. These are beautiful. Look at that. Purple, more reddish orange, purple. Look at that. Very pretty. Look at this red one. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Of course, sunflowers are kind of everywhere out here. This is cucumber. Lots and lots of blooms right now. You can see some of them are starting to turn to cucumber. There's a cucumber. Boy, these are some tall sunflowers. This right here is loofah. Can use or sell a lot of loofah. Of course, got frangipani growing out here. Here's a loofah flower. Here's one that's growing. Very nice. A lot of flowers, but not many loofah coming out of the flowers. I don't know if it's a fertilization problem or bugs are getting the flowers. Here's the bean pole. Just cut down a bunch of yopon, and here's those caterpillars all over the beans. Look at that. I'm not going to pick any more off. I'm going to leave them and feed the turtles when it stops raining Monday or something. See, they're all in there. But that's turtle food, so I like them being there. It's a good source. Sweet potato. All kinds of stuff growing out here. Now, this garden is off to a late start because it's the first year of the garden. I just built it. I'll put out a video of all the clips of me building it. And I moved the shed. I have that video out. I built a sink here. Oh, there's a 6-line race runner. See if I can capture it. I love 6-line race runners. There it is. Look at that. Awesome. That is awesome. Shake that tail to distract us. Boy, they're fast. So yeah, I got 6-line race runners living out here. Anyway, so I built this sink. And then a hose here. And a spigot with a hose coming off down there. That was an old Boy Scout sink, hand washing sink from Camp Strake. Heck, my grandfather and my dad probably used that sink when it was in the Boy Scout camp. So I got that. Pretty cool, little piece of history. So I was going to say, I moved the garden here because I wasn't getting enough sunlight way over there. So I moved it here, and even after I moved it, I found that a lot of these beds were not growing. So I ended up clearing a lot of these trees along the edge so the afternoon sun could get over here, and that's when these started to pop. As soon as I cleared those trees, these started to pop up. And the herbs grew better once they started getting a little bit more sun. And I cut down this oak. Unfortunately, it was a beautiful oak, but it had to be done. It was just going to end up drooping over the garden shed, and it put too much sunlight here, nothing would grow. I've got plenty of trees, so I can live with it. I cut down some of these limbs, cut off some of these limbs here. Got a rat snake that likes to live in that tree. I wish he'd go over there and eat that rat. So this is a mulberry tree. And in my experience, that's a pretty dang big mulberry tree. Usually don't see them that tall and strong. But now, like a typical mulberry, it sheds lower limbs all the time. So I've got a bunch of rotten limbs hanging down. But that thing is huge. So here's my pile of lumber for building more beds. It's just sitting here because it's too late to start planning on a lot of things. So I'll do that later this fall when it cools down. I'll put in more beds, get some fall crops going. This is a pile of Yopon that I cleared out. I have to burn all this, plus all the cardboard laying around. But I'm going to move this burn pile because now I have the garden here. Oh, look. Got a rose bloom. Got some more coming too. These are so... Oh, the aroma is so strong and just, beautiful. So I lost a huge limb over there and it crushed this mulberry tree. Zoom in a little bit. Really knocked it down. Came from this mighty, mighty oak over there. There's the limb right there. Crashed down. smashed the old fence to the old garden, which is no big deal. So there's a lot of cleanup and work to do around here. See how my guard dog's doing. He's looking hungry. Looking very hungry. Now in here I've got a little baby copperhead. Look at there. So I just got him. He was in the yard, and there's so many copperheads in the yard that he's kind of skinny too. I need to let him go quick. There's so many copperheads in the yard that I'll take some of the ones I find and take them down the road to the woods. Yeah, I need to get him some water. So this week I'll take him out in the woods and let him go. I'll take some of the copperheads out. I don't take any of the coral snakes out because they're generally pretty shy and secretive. So it's not worth the risk of trying to catch one and handle it just to let it go somewhere else, because then they generally try to avoid me. And they're very fast at getting away. All the other snakes, non-poisonous snakes, they're welcome. I like to have them. I've got rat snakes, buttermilk racers, garter snakes, different species of water snake. Let's see, all the DK snakes, rough earth snakes, hognose, what else? Found a water moccasin once, but it was just passing through on the creek. Yeah, so there's quite the variety of snakes here. So I just thought I'd give you a walk on the property while I'm checking things out in anticipation of the storm. Here's the creek that runs through the property. It's dry most of the time, but a heavy rain will put a lot of water in it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.